As a part-time driver, I save over $1,000 over the course of the year by doing these 5 simple things. And for full-time drivers, you could save thousands. Let's discuss. Alright, so let's just jump right into the list. These first 2 aren't money savers, but actually ways to earn passively for your driving and spending. And the first way is the Play Octopus advertising tablet. I got one of these advertising tablets just over a year ago, and over this year I will have earned $200. And after the initial setup, after receiving the tablet, this is completely passive income, and you earn money by earning points. Every ride that you give is worth a point, and every time the passenger plays a game on the tablet, that's worth a point. After your initial 50 points, which is basically a bonus, you receive $25, and then every 250 points thereafter, you receive $25. So yeah, again, just under a year, I've earned 1,738 points, which equates to $175, and I'm actually only 12 points away from another $25 to get my total again to $200 for the year. Play Octopus has existed for years. I personally wish I would have gotten the tablet a lot sooner. I recommend that every driver should get this tablet. It's completely passive income, and if you are interested in this tablet, our referral link is in the description. Alright, and number 2 are credit card rewards, and this can be recommended to anyone, not just rideshare drivers. I use my credit cards for basically all of my spending throughout the month, and then every single month I pay off those credit cards. And in the process with that spending, I'm earning rewards. For the longest time, I've had the Capital One Visa rewards card, and I was earning 1.5% cash back on all purchases, but last year I actually got the Wells Fargo Active Cash Visa card, and I'm earning 2% back with that one. And I did get a $300 bonus after spending, I think it was $500 after initiating that card. And also I have a Costco account with my wife, and we have a joint credit card through our Costco account, and I used that credit card for all gas purchases, and I earned 4% cash back on all of those gas purchases. And over the course of the year, I'm earning about $500 cash back, and I'm doing this as completely passive income. I'm already spending the money. Why not try and earn these rewards in the process? Alright, now these next 3 ways are ways that I actually save money. The first one is by buying Costco gas. On average, my Costco gas is about 25 cents per gallon cheaper than all nearby gas stations. I fill my tank once a week. Each week I'm saving about $3.25. Over the course of the year, that's $169. And also I mentioned that I have that credit card with Costco, and on all gas purchases I earn 4% cash back. And this parlays into my credit card rewards, but just on gas purchases I'm earning over $80 cash back over the course of the year. And again, I'm just a part-time driver, but for you full-time drivers, you could be saving 2 or 3 times the amount that I am. Alright, and way number 4 is DIY maintenance. And my main DIY maintenance are my oil changes. I do all my own oil changes. Over the course of the last 20 years, I've changed all of my own oil. I've owned 4 different vehicles and changed the oil on all 4 of them. Now, in terms of what I'm saving by doing these oil changes on my own, at my local Midas, they charge $92 to do a full synthetic oil change. But for me to change it on my own, it costs me $20 for the oil. I buy my fully synthetic oil through Costco, and also $3.50 for the filter. So $23.50 for me to change it versus $92 at the Midas. I change my oil about 5 times a year. That's just over $340 over the course of the year. Also, in terms of cabin and engine air filters, spark plugs, wiper blades, I do all of that maintenance on my own as well. But overall, to save money, I do recommend a lot of DIY maintenance, as much DIY maintenance as you're comfortable with. Alright, and way number 4 is just optimization. And the main thing that I do is track my mileage meticulously. I track every single mile that I drive for rideshare. I personally track my mileage in a spreadsheet. I have it set up where it has my beginning odometer reading in one column, and then at the end of the day, I put my odometer reading in another column, and then that tallies up the amount of mileage that I drove for the day. And you want to track that mileage meticulously so that you get the maximum tax write-off at the end of the year. Also, a couple of the other ways that I try to optimize while I'm driving, wherever I drop a passenger off, I try to wait right there for the next request. I don't want to drive to demand. I don't want to waste mileage. And also, at the end of a day of driving, I try to use destination mode as effectively as I can to not waste any more miles. Alright, so those are my 5 main ways that I save over $1,000 over the course of the year as a part-time driver. Again, for you full-time drivers, you can be saving 2 or 3 times the amount that I am. But what about all of you guys? Are there other things that you do to save money that I didn't include here? Leave a comment below and let us know those. And again, if you aren't doing some of the stuff that I'm doing, it's really simple and I absolutely recommend it. If you've yet to download the Solo app to help you manage your rideshare business and earn more, our referral link is in the description. We also have a free newsletter, and the link to sign up for that is in the description as well. If you've yet to watch my previous video on what my rideshare routine looks like now after 26,000 rides, be sure to check that one out. Thanks again for watching and drive safe. Thanks.